Hello, I'm Titmus and I am part of the training team at Healthy Cornwall. And I'm going to talk to you for a few moments around the 10 Keys to Healthier Living, which was created by Mental Health First Aid England in partnership with Action for Happiness, which you can find more at actionforhappiness.org. We naturally respond more to stressors as humans. Evolution means that we notice more when it comes to danger, to threats. We can then respond to it and we can avoid it. And this is to help us stay alive, to stay safe. It's part of evolution, it's natural. There's also a greater stimulus to the brain from a negative experience when compared to a positive. This is partly why things like negative media stick and often results in a greater response from those around our communities, our friends, our neighbours. Once we focus on something, we tend to notice it more. So for example, if you've ever bought a new car, you will see that car around more often. This is called negative bias. However, what can we do about it? There is something that we can do. It's one of those small things we do have control over. The 10 keys is one of those. If we can take a moment to pause, think about how we can start to build these into our lives, they can really help. It has been shown that doing things like these positive moves, these 10 keys, can help us to live happier. They can help us feel stronger, be more productive, and have protection from mental health issues. It's also lots of small positives, and they can help compensate for a bigger negative event. So I'm going to run through these 10. I'll give you a moment to either jot them down and I'll give you some examples as well. So number 1, giving. So this isn't necessarily giving a gift or money. You can do that if you want to. A lot of people think about giving time. That's really nice as well, but actually at the moment, maybe we don't have that. So it's also about giving information, ideas, your energy. Number 2, relating. And that is around connecting with people. At the moment, might be again very difficult. So how can you connect? How do you connect with those people who are important? So it might be using technology. It might be writing to somebody. It might just be dropping somebody a message or an email. But do connect in with people. Check in. How are you? The third one, exercise. This doesn't have to be formal exercise. You don't need to go out and join a gym. You don't need to worry too much that maybe you've missed a few swimming classes. It's about activity, physical activity. So anything that can increase your heart rate, you get a little bit warmer, your breathing increases. So only slightly. So any sort of physical activity would count. Get outside. We have some dry weather at the moment. Perfect. It's partly why I'm sat out doing this. So get outside. And it also shows that activity and fresh air will help with sleep, and that is a massive, massive help when it comes to keeping ourselves well emotionally and mentally. Number 4, awareness. So awareness is around being aware of how we are feeling, our emotions. It might be about being mindful. So do you eat mindfully? Do you notice the flavours and how much you've eaten? I've just eaten some cake this morning. It was absolutely delicious. But I wouldn't eat that unless I was being mindful, because it's a treat. But quite often we're so busy in our lives that we do sort of just plough through. Maybe we drive somewhere, we don't know how we got there. We don't remember the journey. So it's about being more aware of what's around us. If you're going out for a walk, what can you see? What can you hear? And also how you feel about things. So are you starting to feel a little bit agitated because maybe actually there's a song on the radio that you find a bit irritating? So being aware. Number 5, trying things out. Doesn't have to be formal. Doesn't have to be a qualification or anything like that, or a new language. It can just be a new skill, or even a new route, a new dog walk. Number 6, direction, having goals. And this is about having meaning, having purpose, having something that's important to you to achieve, to aim for. Something achievable, but where there's a little challenge. Number 7, resilience. Resilience is about bouncing back, springing back. It's not about being strong. We often use the example that a rock is strong, but you can chip away at it, and those chips will be permanent. Something like an elastic band, for example, though, will bounce back. You can learn resilience. There's a lot on the internet, something that can be practiced and learnt and put into place. Number 8, emotions. Feel good more. So really it's about noticing when you feel good. It might be short bursts, it might be little things that happen every so often, but if we recognise them when they happen, they can have a real impact on how we feel more long term and impact on our resilience as well. So what we say is focus on the positives. If you can, list them, jot them down, and ideally reread that list when you're feeling maybe more fragile. Number 9, acceptance. Recognise that imperfections are normal. So acceptance again will take practice, but there will be things about you, about all of us. It is part of being human, and that is okay. Number 10, meaning, and that's whatever it means to you. It's about being connected to something bigger than ourselves. Things that we value, which could be family, it might be an experience that we've had, it might be faith or religion. So have a think, what is important to you? What gets you up in the morning? And what do you want to feel? So the 10 keys to healthier living are there to help us feel happier, to focus on the positives, and they're really important at the moment, particularly with what's going on. So do have a look at them, and if you want to check them out online, or have a look at Mental Health England, which is MHFA England. Thank you very much.